And so that's the unfortunate part of fitness, it doesn't get taken very seriously, from a professional standpoint. But when you find the good ones, you'll know for sure.
Thank y'all for joining the Twincast. It's the podcast where business and faith are our foundation and a good laugh is always on the house. We're identical twin sisters navigating the real estate world one deal at a time. The Twincast starts now. I'm Cherie, your go-to lender, helping you with all things finance. And I'm Nicole, your favorite realtor, helping you find the perfect place to call home. The Twincast starts now. And if you're just now joining us, here's a few things that you should know. We're top 1% in our field. We have over a decade of experience in our field. And with our unique twin dynamic, we offer our clients an undeniable edge. This translates to huge monetary savings through stronger negotiations and smarter financing strategies. Okay, can we get a drum roll, please? We got Aaron Castilleja in the house today. Coach, man, we're happy to have you.
I'm excited to be here. Thank y'all for bringing me on.
Yeah, we are excited to have you. So Aaron is the owner of Junction Fitness here in Temple. So this is the gym where I have went, and Cherie is an outstanding member of Junction Fitness. So she has a good time there. So we wanted to have Aaron on, and he can chat a little bit about what he does and how he does it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it sure is probably the gold star member. If you want to say that, she definitely what do we have? I think close to 300 check-ins last year. Sure is
Wow.
pretty amazing in a calendar year to go to the gym that many times. So, I love that you're always supportive of us and everything we do. But yeah, Junction Fitness, we offer a few different styles of fitness. We're mainly a CrossFit gym, but we offer X4, which is our HIIT class, and just recently started offering a High Rocks class, which is more a race specific style of fitness, but nonetheless, have lots of different options for people to come in and really just find where they fit in. Group fitness is, been a big part of my life, and everything that I've accomplished in life has come from the gym, I feel like. And so, I want to be that resource for people, and it's good to get people in here and get them out of their shell, and bring some light into their life.
100%. He brings it. I mean, we have several coaches. I think, how many coaches do we have at
We
Junction?
have 9 right now.
9 coaches.
Yeah.
And I only experienced probably 3 of those coaches, but because I come in at the 5 a.m. class, but those 3 coaches, I just love them because they're cheering you on every day. I'm like, dude, at 5 a.m., they're like on a level 10. And I'm already pretty hyper in the morning, but still they go to the next level. And as they stated, I go there and have gone there for a long time, but it is a ritual is every day. I mean, I really make fitness a priority. And tell me, Aaron, about because you said that you've always had fitness a part of your, regimen. So what inspired that?
Yeah, so growing up, I played sports just like the normal Texas, small town Texas kid. Uh, I played baseball the majority of my life, and even a little bit after high school. But really, what really drew me to fitness was I had just recently graduated high school, and I had experienced a little bit of trauma in my young life in terms of I lost 2 really good friends to separate tragedies, and kind of just went down a little bit of a dark path. And I was trying to get myself out of it, and God's way. The high school football coach that I had when I was a freshman in high school, he had opened a gym here in Temple, CrossFit DSP, and I had he had found me. I came and I went and experienced it, and after one class I was hooked. At that time I was 19 years old, and I experienced the class. I experienced just the community that was built, the positive vibes that come from what CrossFit can provide. And so I started and just never looked back. And it's now I think I look back now, and it's almost 15 years of doing CrossFit, and so it's always been a part of my life ever since then, and it will always be.
I love that you brought God into it, and God and fitness. It's a big deal for me in my life, but there's so many people that need that outlet in their life to change it. I mean, you go through a deep time, and I think you need both. And you guys offer so many classes available to different people, different lifestyles, times during the day that you there's not a reason why you can't fit fitness into your life. Y'all made that, I believe, a point to give people options. Can you tell us a little bit about those time options that y'all have at Junction Fitness?
Yeah, so we have a little bit of everything for everyone. So, we start as early as 5 a.m. So we have a 5 a.m., a 6:15, and an 8:30 a.m. class. And then we come back in the afternoons for 4:30 and a 5:45 p.m. class. Pretty much every single day except for Fridays. We end at 5 p.m. or start at 5 p.m. and for one class, and then we have Saturday classes as well.
Well, you're doing quite a bit. And I know that High Rocks class is super exciting. Cherie's really pumped about. I think you're going to be doing that this month, and so she is been
Yeah.
training and she's excited about it. What does the High Rocks class kind of look like for y'all?
Yeah, so I would, the way that I'd kind of explain High Rocks to people is that the High Rocks name itself is a race, and so it's a combination of long endurance mixed with a little bit of strength here and there. So you could think of it as a really long CrossFit workout, is what I tell people with some running. Is really all it is. You're doing the things that you're going to do in the High Rocks race, and really in our classes are things that you would see pretty much on a normal basis in a CrossFit class. The only difference is it's going to be a lot more longer in time duration. You can expect a lot more running. I know a lot of CrossFitters don't like that, but you got to run. You got to be able to run far, and that just helps with your overall capacity. But yeah, it's a mixture of a lot of different things. You're going to run, you're going to bike, you're going to row, you're going to ski, you're going to do a bunch of squatting, you're going to do a bunch of pressing and burpees. People don't like that word either, but all in all, it's a great workout. Anyone can complete it. They are hard and tough, but just like any other class that we offer here at Junction, we can modify things for you to your abilities, so you still get the best workout that's possible for you.
So pretty much you're gonna die. But after that, you have I've completed it. And like you said, it's for all levels, athletes, can attend and feel accomplished when they're done. I mean, because half the battle is joining the race, is signing up and saying you're gonna do
Mhm.
it, right? I mean, I almost want to say more than half. I think it's like 75% of the issue is just signing up,
Yep.
and that's what Junction Fitness, it pushes you to do more than what you think you can do. But as Aaron said, if there's something that the coach can visually see, or you express that you're not comfortable with a particular movement, they're going to push you within limits that increase your ability to move correctly, but they're not going to hurt you. Uh, because CrossFit, I think it has a bad stigma about, getting hurt. But if you're around the right people, the right coaches, we can prevent that from happening. And so our coaches are very aware of the athlete that they're coaching. And so Aaron and Karina, which is a twin, fellow
Let's go
twin
Yeah.
out
twins.
there.
Let's go twins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They own Junction, and so Twin and him, they are very particular about who they put. That we say aces in places, and I
Hmm.
That
believe
doesn't
that.
stop here at Junction Fitness. He got the aces in places, and I
That's
I
right.
do see that because you do have a variety of ages, a range from young to older, and so it doesn't stop at whether you have youth classes too, right? Are you going to be doing something in the summer?
Yeah, we typically try to run those during the summertime, and we're definitely we have a lot more interest coming this year. So, we're definitely excited about having that as an offering. But on a normal basis too, I mean, we have younger kids try the classes. We typically allow 15, starting at 15 and 16, depending on their experience with fitness. We will allow them to join our adult classes, as long as they show that they are capable of and the maturity to be able and to join those classes. But even we've had members that they just come to classes with their kids, and they're able to join. And we start that as early as like 12 and 13, if they're willing to with their parents. And so, there's lots of options there. My son kind of does, he calls it fitness, but we get out there and I make him do burpees and sprints and all kinds of stuff, and he thinks it's a game, but I try to teach him it's punishment for you right now because running around and being active is fun for you, but yeah, this type of fitness is for everyone, young and old.
I love the fact that we have so many options at Junction. He had said, Aaron says CrossFit, but I've brought different people to the gym because of the other classes that we offer. I mean, there's High Rocks, there's uh,
Just the CrossFit
no,
and then also,
X4,
yeah, the
X4.
X4.
So also there's three different classes here. And so any athlete, I mean, whatever you're looking for it's there. I mean, and even if you want to get better because CrossFit, I need to work on weight training, right? But X4 helps that. And then you have the High Rocks, it works on endurance. And so gosh, I mean, you are getting all the areas. Every time you step into the gym, you have the option to choose where you want to go, and you can talk to the coaches and you can say, hey, I need help in this area, and they're going to tell you, hey, try this out or do this, and they're going to point you in the right direction. And so I love that we can count on the coaches to be able to direct us and give us guidance and the experience. I mean, we have coaches that have been coaching for years, like Nieves. I mean, I think he's
Mhm.
gosh, he got plenty, he got time in,
Nieves
Experience.
he has experience in
Yes.
cycling and lots of
Mhm.
areas. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's a good coach. So I was going to ask you also, you're going to be having some. We talked about summer a little bit, but y'all also do things within the community. Are y'all planning to do anything upcoming that we can be on the lookout for?
Yeah, I think one of the next things we're doing is we're going to be sponsoring a 5K, and it's out in Morgan's Point. It's I can't believe it. They might have changed the name this year, but it's usually called Hoses for Roses. So it's to help benefit the Morgan's Point Volunteer Fire Department. So this will be our third year going out there. And so it's a great time, obviously again with CrossFitters, they hate running, but we usually get a good crowd to sign up for the 5K, go out there, show support. We set up a booth. And, it's for a good cause. And so we really try to, when we can get out in the community and show our support for the community and however we can help.
We tell people on our show, there's a lot of business owners, and we find that the community really rallies behind all of the business owners. Yeah, and we can find that you call this other gym owner and you ask for ideas and you need we have so many different. I do mortgages, there's real estate agents, there's so many different people in the community. When you join a CrossFit class or if you join an export class and you need something, 9 times out of 10, if you just talk to somebody in the class, you'll find somebody that can help you within your community. So that another reason to join a gym is for the community of people because you have resources there and you have people in your corner to cheer you on and tell you, hey, get to the gym at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Or let's go at 8:30. Or, I'm a mom and like Nicole's a mom and she can't get, she can't get to the 5 a.m. class. So
Mhm.
But
what
she's
time?
trying to get me there, Erin. She's trying to get me with the High Rocks class
Yeah.
because I signed up for a half marathon and she's like,
Okay.
oh, you can do the High Rocks is for you. That's what it's for. It's about endurance. And so
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, I did sign up March 21st. I signed up for a half marathon.
Oh man,
So
that's coming up.
yeah,
I
it is.
I ask her. I asked her. I probably ask once a month. Like, where's the call? When she coming? You gotta come back.
I'm gonna get there. She's trying to get me. She got me with that High Rocks class because I am really trying to build up the endurance part of that. Because I was thinking after I finish this half marathon, am I gonna feel completed or am I gonna want to do the full marathon? And I'm concerned because that's 26, and I'm gonna need more than just my knowledge on running. And I'm gonna need a coach. So
Yeah, yeah. You
And
know where to
that's
go.
yeah, I
and to
do.
build some. I was telling her that building some muscle is going to help with running, and a lot of people just think that, well, I'm going to run and no, you just go in there doing it yourself, but No, get a coach. Get a coach to tell you what to do so you can become better faster. I mean, why spend, get injuries and hurt yourself when you can
Mhm.
just lean on your coach and the coach can say, hey, pace yourself this way, or, wait, if you want to, do something better, this is the way to do it. So
Yeah.
that's,
I mean, fitness has a way of, yeah, especially with the way the world and social media and how things are these days. People have a really hard time just not getting their information from social media, right? Like they don't want to go to a professional, they don't want to pay the money, but it's just like the industry you guys are in. I mean, I'm not going to go out and try to buy my own house on my own without a realtor or someone that knows how to work the financing portion of it. I'm going to go and I'm going to find people and make sure that I'm not, I'm getting the best deal possible and I'm looking at all the fine print and understanding what it takes to get a good house and at the good rates and all of that stuff. And so, I try to tell people that all the time. So, why would you go try and do a full marathon without having a coach or understanding how to supplement for it and how to, because running marathons, it's not just getting out there and running 8, 10 miles a day or anything like that. There's things that you have to do on a daily basis to build you up to that. And so that's the unfortunate part of fitness. It doesn't get taken very seriously, from a professional standpoint. But when you find the good ones, you'll know for sure.
you can see it in the heart. You can see it in the heart and the passion in which they coach the class, and so I'm 100% behind Junction Fitness. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been going here so many years.
She's
And
she's advocating pretty hard on it.
yes,
So
yes,
I
I
think
would.
I think you are doing a great job what you are doing. So
Aaron, I want to ask you, what is it, one piece of advice that you would tell somebody, if they're just scared of joining a class or joining fitness and I've never done this, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that the easiest thing that they could do is find an environment that works for them. Like like myself and all the other gyms around here, you have to go and experience. And I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's not the easiest thing to do to walk in to a place and feel like you're welcomed. But I always say too, whenever we have people that reach out to us, our job is to make those people feel loved and welcome from the start. From the second they send in a form to texting us and we're getting their information, our job is to make them feel like they're understood, that they're welcomed, and we know what place they're coming from. Because we've all been there. We've all been that scared person that doesn't know what to do, that has no knowledge of what fitness is or how it should be done. And so, at that first step, like when you're reaching out to those gyms, really look at, are they trying to take care of you and they looking out for your best interest, or are you reaching out to someone and it's a bot on the other end just giving you information, right? Like whenever you reach out to us, you're talking to a real person. You're talking to either me or Karina, and we're gonna call you. We're gonna have a conversation with you. We're gonna be genuine right off the bat, and at some point, there's not everyone is going to be for us, right? Like, there's not everyone's going to be the right fit, but our job is to make you feel loved and welcomed and supported and give you all the information you need to make the best decision for you. And, I think that a lot of gyms lose that connection, whenever they first start. So if I was someone that was looking to start somewhere, I would pay attention to those signs right off the bat because not many people do, and they'll end up going somewhere else and coming back and be like, I think I like this place better. Like, okay, but
I love that. That's true. It's true. You'll find it in the people, and the product, and I think you'll have all of those pieces, the product, the people, those are there. There's on in the back, you can't see it. It's blurred out on the screen, but behind you,
oh yeah.
one of the things says "Chase the Horizon."
Hmm.
Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, that's so we have 5 core values here, and I came up with these back whenever I rebranded the gym from CrossFit DSP. But yeah, chase the horizon is my favorite core value, because it's something that I had been living by without even realizing it, through college and my professional career. And chasing the horizon is always about just never settling, always trying to strive to get better, right? And you're always going to want to reach goals, and that's great. And once you hit those goals, what's next, right? Like Nicole was saying, like what is that half marathon going to make her feel like afterwards? Is she going to feel fulfilled, or is she going to want to go get more? And the idea around that is like everything that happens inside the gym and outside the gym and in your professional career, that's how you should be living your life, right? Like how can I seek to be better? What is the 1% more that I can do to really continue myself forward? Because there's periods of time where you want to chill and you want to take a rest and a break, but you don't want to sit there too long. You want to always kind of continue to get better. And that's what Chase the Horizon is about, is just getting people to understand that, like, hey, once you hit that weight loss goal, or once you hit that PR on a lift, like what's next? Like you don't want to be satisfied there. Let's not stay satisfied. Let's go out and try and get better.
Getting better.
1% every day. I mean, if
Yep.
you can live by that mindset, you're going to live a successful life. I for sure think about that. And I tell people that all the time. I'm thinking, like, how can you get a little bit better? But those sayings across the board, there, it used to be on the runner, where it would be running on the true form.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at those
You needed it.
100. I needed those sayings there because it's like, keep going, just freaking keep going, one step after the other, 1% better, and not to mention you have the coaches yelling at you, telling you, hey, you can do it, Cherie, come on, you look, and you'll point out those things, and where you may not see it, the athlete may not see it, you coaches see it, and you're like, oh, remember, you couldn't even run for 30 seconds, and now you're going to
Hmm.
45 seconds, and now you were rowing at this pace, and now you're rowing at that pace. But the coaches believe in you, and they're cheering you on. And I can't thank Junction Fitness enough for believing in me and having the community of people that rally behind us and just say, you can do it, and push us to chase the horizon. So I think, I want to thank you, Aaron, for having the ambition to, start the gym, and doing it, and not just starting it, but you know, every time I turn around, you're putting something else in the gym and making us feel more at home, and adding things to our list of how you can accomplish this. You push us to chase the horizon. So I can't thank you, Karina, enough for doing that. And so thank you.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate that, and I appreciate the kind words, but you guys are what makes the gym what it is, right? Like, I put a reel out yesterday, this gym is just a gym with equipment, whenever it's empty. And whenever people come in here, and it's people like you, the people that, believe in what we do and believe in how we do things, and that's what makes it. That's what makes it successful. That's what makes it what it is, right? We're nothing without the people that are in here. So we should be thanking you for supporting us and being here. We can always count on you, even if it's 5:03. I know Cherie's gonna be here.
Yeah, you have to have the math is
You had to say that.
well, it's been consistent. That's why you're
It's true.
consistently there, but consistently a few minutes late. But
Yes, that is it is sad but true. I do get there, and every year I start with the resolution of like, hey, I'm gonna get there at like 5 o'clock. I'm gonna get there,
it's
but
not 4:55. It's 5 o'clock.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I try, but this year I don't even know if I attempted. I mean, either way, but yes, they still embrace me. I believe that they put a time limit on there
For
for
you.
people like myself, and they're like, if you're not here by 5:06, you can't join because we don't want you to get hurt. So,
You got to stretch.
you got to put boundaries up. You got to tell the people. So, well, Aaron, we want to thank you for being on our show, taking your time out of the day to join us here today.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you all for having me. It's been fun. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. And I have to ask you a question, and we end every show with this question. If the walls could talk in your home, what would they say?
I, you know, my wife and I, when we got married, we made it always a point. We came up with our own symbol, and uh which is, we own another business. Small plug. Our other business is an embroidery business, but it's called Three Thread Designs. But the meaning behind that business is a strain of three chords, which is me, my wife, and God. And also that was a triangle was a part of our marriage because we always wanted to put God first. And if whenever we put God first, everything else would fall in place. And so, we live by that. We believe that in our house. We pray before every meal. Our kids pray. They pray before bed. They know God. My son was actually talking about Bible verses yesterday that he was reading, and it was kind of emotional because I really believe that he's understanding who God is and what he can do in his life at 6 years old. And if the walls could talk, I think they would say that this family is built with faith for
Mm.
sure.
That's good, Aaron. Our business here is built on faith too. It's really a big part of our foundation. So we love what you just said. So again, thank you for being on our show. If you love today's episode, like, subscribe, and share.
And if you'd like to be on our show, send us a DM. And until next time, keep dreaming big, planning smart, and remember, with the right team, you hold the keys.